Emma Fillipoff went missing at the end of 2012, and our next story is part of the Fifth Estate initiative to find her and possibly others, all part of the 20,000 Canadians who go missing every year. Some end up homeless, some struggling with mental illness, but most cases never get the attention of the public. Here's Mark Kelly.
Oh, gee whiz.
Her name is Emma. She's been missing for 18 months this month.
It's every parent's worst fear, a missing child, no matter how old that child may be.
She went missing from Victoria, 8 o'clock, November 28th, and nobody has seen or heard from her since.
In Shelley Fillipoff's case, her child was 26 years old when she disappeared. Emma Fillipoff worked as a chef at a popular restaurant in Victoria. To her friends, she was known for her creativity, her photography, and her love of the outdoors. She disappeared without a trace in November 2012, without fanfare, walking slowly away into the night. Her mother hasn't given up finding her. Here, she scours the streets of Vancouver, a search fueled by a small hunch and a whole lot of hope.
I have a terrible fear that she has had such a breakdown that she doesn't know that she's missing and she may not even know who she is.
Emma's behavior in the weeks leading up to her disappearance suggests she was suffering from a mental illness. Could it be she committed suicide?
I don't think she would do that.
Her former roommate, Michaela Butcher, says Emma loved life too much.
She saw a lot of beauty in the world, and I don't think it's the kind of beauty she'd like to leave.
In Victoria alone, about 500 people a year are reported missing. Most are found within the first 24 hours. Emma is the exception.
In this case, unfortunately, every time we had a tip or a task and we start to build on it, we would then hit a brick wall and it would come to a dead end.
But across Canada, there are thousands of Emmas, adults with mental illness who day after day disappear, leaving a trail of desperate family members.
Sort of refutes the idea that this is a
Mike Arnfield is a former cold case police investigator.
This is someone who, whatever happened to her, has slipped through society's fingers, so to speak. And Emma, at the end of the day, had people who helped her, but no one was really looking out for her. Now we have one sole advocate, her mother, looking for answers. And I think the lesson here is that there are lots of Emmas out there.
Can I give you a poster even though you've seen them all around? And
Shelley Fillipoff has offered a $25,000 reward to help find her daughter.
Not a sight, nothing.
But every tip, every supposed sighting has created nothing more than faint hope.
Thank you.
But with flyers in hand, a mother carries on with her life's mission, finding Emma.
Mark's in Ottawa tonight. He joins us from our bureau there. So many cases like this, Mark. Why did the Fifth Estate choose Emma?
You know, Peter, the way we look at this is this isn't the end of her story. It's really the beginning of her story. It's a story that we've been captivated by ever since we got a tip about it. I mean, think about it. Here's a vibrant woman who's surrounded by people who care for her, friends and family. She's got a mother who's dedicated her life to finding her, and yet there has been nothing. No clues, no confirmed sightings, no body that has turned up, nothing. All she's left really is just a mystery. And when we look at her story, and you're right to say there are many other stories like it, you know, if she had been 14 years old when she went missing, it would have been a completely different story. You know, there would have been a massive police manhunt. There would have been communities of people looking for her. But when we're looking at the case of adults who go missing, and those with mental illness disappear virtually every day across this country, that's a very different story. Officials often shrug their shoulders and they admit there's really not much they can do about it. And that's why we've created a website to help find Emma, but also a website where people can go and share their stories of people that they've lost. But what we're also hoping for, Peter, is people who've been found.
All right. Mark, thanks very much. Mark Kelly in Ottawa tonight.